Welcome back, movie lovers. Today we will be going through the movie titled Frida. This movie really gave me a different perspective to painting. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's dive right into it. The movie starts with the appearance of four men carrying Frida on her bed. She looks dressed and ready for a special occasion. They load the bed into a truck. Frida warns the men to drive safely to the show. The movie then traces back to Mexico City, 1922, when Frida is still in her high school. She can be seen running in the school as if she has an appointment. On her way, she jams a professor before reaching her male friends. She tells them that the painter, Diego Rivera, is back. The boys don't pay any attention until Frida mentions that he is with a naked woman. They all rush towards the theater where Diego is painting a nude woman posing for him. They continue observing the unholy sight until Diego's wife, Lupe, arrives and asks Diego why the naked woman is still there. Lupe gets so infuriated by this that she throws Diego's food at him and storms away in anger. Diego, on the other hand, doesn't mind her. He starts to flirt with the nude lady and they are about to make love when Frida raises a false alarm that Lupe is coming back. This annoys Diego and he threatens them with a gun before they run off. Frida and her boyfriend make out in her closet. After a while, Frida comes out of the closet, leaving her boyfriend in the closet. She approaches her sister who is set to be married. Her sister tells her about the wedding dress they are about to pick. During their discussion, Frida discreetly tells her to distract their mom for her boyfriend to escape. The plan works and the boyfriend quickly flees after blowing Frida a kiss. The scene shifts to Frida and her father in his workshop. She looks at the various photographs of wedding clothes samples. Frida and her father discuss the importance of marriage and how to sustain it. Frida, on the other hand, tells her daddy that she isn't ready for marriage and she feels marriage is a waste of time. Her father mentions that a short memory would be the best for a good marriage. Frida and her lover are seen in a building admiring a piece painting in the theater room. Her lover checks the time and realizes that they will soon be late to catch the bus. On board a bus with a wooden body that collides with a streetcar, Frida Kahlo experiences a tragic accident. She is injured after being impaled by a metal rod, and the effects of the wounds last the rest of her life. Her father brings her a canvas to paint on to pass the time during her recovery. After regaining her ability to use a cane, Frida goes to see Diego Rivera and demands an unvarnished assessment of her artwork. Rivera develops a troubled relationship after falling in love with her career. She informs him when he proposes that she expects loyalty from him, if not fidelity. Rivera has affairs with a variety of women throughout the marriage. The bisexual Kahlo simultaneously has relationships with both men and women, including, in one instance, the same woman as Rivera. In 1934, the couple makes their way to New York City so that Rivera can complete the Man at the Crossroads mural for the Rockefeller family inside Rockefeller Center. Kahlo experiences a miscarriage while residing in the United States and returns to Mexico for her mother's burial. The artwork is destroyed because Rivera wouldn't alter his communist interpretation of it to suit Nelson Rockefeller, his sponsor. Rivera is less eager to go back to Mexico when they arrive there. As Rivera's assistant, Kahlo's sister Cristina moved in with them in their San Angel studio home. Soon after, Kahlo learns Rivera is sharing a bed with her. She moves back to her family's Coyoacan home after leaving him and later succumbs to drinking. He urges her to welcome and house Leon Trotsky, who has been granted political asylum in Mexico, when they rejoin at a Dia de los Muertos festival. During a trip to Teotihuacan, Trotsky declares his admiration for Kahlo's artwork, sparking the beginning of their relationship. The couple is compelled to leave the security of Kahlo's house when Trotsky's wife finds out about the romance soon after. When Diego discovers that Kahlo has been disloyal to him by dating Trotsky, she departs for Paris. Rivera had little issue with Kahlo's extramarital relationships, though, because Trotsky was too significant to be directly connected with his wife. He files for divorce once she goes back to Mexico. Trotsky is assassinated in Mexico City in 1940. Police first believe Rivera was responsible for planning the murder. When they can't find him, Kahlo is taken into custody. Rivera persuaded President Cardenas to free Kahlo, which Cristina explains when she arrives and leads Kahlo out of custody. When her doctor sees that Kahlo's toes have grown gangrenous, she has them amputated. Kahlo agrees when Rivera begs her to marry him again. Her condition deteriorates, forcing the amputation of a leg and the development of bronchopneumonia that renders her bedridden. In order to see her first solo show in her own country, Kahlo's bed was transported from her house to a museum in 1953. This Frida is clever, independent, and naughty, and the little Hayek portrays her with pride. You might occasionally want to laugh, but you can't help but stare. Amazing movie. However, I had really high expectations for this movie, so I can even say I liked it. I was pleasantly pleased by Selma Hayek. She actually convinced me that she is Frida, something I didn't think was possible. Diego Rivera's role appears to be well suited for Alfred Molina as well. Everyone should give this movie a chance. Frida Kahlo enthusiasts and aficionados are not the only ones who should.